You know how Brandy Melville tops all have names? Like the Sex and the City cast, Samantha, Clarissa, Veronica, Miranda. There's one called the Amara top, and I really like it except for a few things, which hopefully I can fix on my own when I make it. But I have seen multiple videos of girls making this Amara top. I love the crisscross, it's giving that yoga mom thing. There's just a couple things I don't like about the top. I don't like when the bust line hits mid-bust, and I don't like when it's too tight. So we're gonna try and work around those things. This is our beautiful sacrificial lamb. It is nice and stretchy and it's nice and thick. I mean, as far as a t-shirt goes, so hopefully new plage. And this is my favorite feature, some bleach stains. When I'm not sure if a DIY is gonna work, I would rather do it on a damaged piece of clothing, so I really don't feel like I'm doing anyone a disservice, possibly sending it to an early grave. Let's get to pattern drafting. Probably this way, right? Let's get to pattern drafting. First, trying on a t-shirt with a similar silhouette to what I want and deciding where the bust should fall, pinning there, and then basing my pattern off of that. Basically just folding the t-shirt aside so I can make marks on the paper where I think things should go. We're not actually doing the sleeve, we're just doing the shape of it, and this is gonna be roughly where the cross is. Just double checking my pattern piece by placing it on top. It looks about right. So that means it's go time. We start making cuts. Side note, I'm always reminding myself to cut out on the smooth floor because it's actually way easier that way. I cut out the bust pieces and then I realized
it was at this moment that he knew
I didn't have enough fabric for the back piece. I completely forgot that I needed one at all. So I had to do surgery on a grape. Can you feel my dehydration? Disgusting. I told a customer once I'm so dehydrated and he said I can tell. Anyways, I need a water break, but the Frankenstein is here. It just about fits. I didn't really show you how to do that because I don't think it should be repeated, but now's the point where she starts doing a rolled hem and connecting all the pieces. So I think if I'm gonna do gathering, I should do it now. Low-key, do I want gathers? Maybe I don't. Like, who do I think I am? Tim Gunn is shaking somewhere. His spidey sense is tingling. This is helping me visualize, I guess, but I actually don't know what I want to pick still. This one is gathers all the way around. This one is gathers in the middle, which looks like a mustache, but it won't look like that in real life, right? And then this is if I just cut like more of a baby doll shape, I think it will just hang nicely, maybe. I'm gonna hem the things that I can hem first. So that means we're doing a rolled hem at the neckline, connecting the shoulders, and a rolled hem on the sleeves. Hem looks busted and prolapsed for some reason, so we're redoing it. That's like slightly better. If I do it again, it will be the last thing I do. I would rather spend 5 hours making a top than go into Brandy Melville and see if it fits. I'm literally 28 years old. I don't belong in Brandy. Especially now there's no dressing room. There's a lot of stuff that is deceptive. It looks like it might fit, and then you try it on and you're like, this is not hugging. It's actually hugging the wrong places. I'm back. I was just hemming all the things I could hem, and I was talking to my dad. Shout out 6. I traced out the back piece for a pattern in case I do this again. Pin the front pieces together, pin the back piece to it, and make sure it looks good. Icky. Would it be cuter more open? It doesn't really want to sit right more open, so it is going to be like this, and I'm worried that it is looking like scrubs. This sleeve hole is definitely smaller. Look at all this excess fabric. Where was that when I needed it? It's feeling uneven, so I'm just debating on if I should run with it or try and let out this armpit a little. That fixed a lot. We need to figure out where to place the overlap and what we're doing with the bottom piece. I just threw some pleats down, which I don't know how to do that. So we like the way this looks. Once again, I fear that it's giving scrubs, but this is kind of what it would give with the more triangle shape. I decided to try to go for pleats in the back. I'll be cutting off some fabric and restitching up the side, so I'll have that triangle shape. I'm not doing French seam for this. It's not because I'm lazy. It's because I fear that if I do, we will miss out on our most important mission, which is keeping the bust below. I don't have a lot of fabric there after French seaming the shoulders and everything. I have not been liking things that touch my stomach lately. I've been super bloated almost every day, and that's a whole thing I'm trying to figure out medically and dietarily. Aside from here and there where I wake up on a good day, no, my stomach is inflated. It's a balloon. It like my finger sinks into it. The point being, I do not want this to fit my stomach. And the back with the police. Okay guys, do I look like I'm ready to take your blood pressure or what? This is comfy. It leaves your tum-tum free to poke out and ventilation to come in. I'm excited to style it tomorrow. For now, we gotta clean the fuck up. Let's show you the damage. Did I do that? Here's the initial try-on clip and then how I ended up styling it to go meet with my brother who came to town. This was my fit for a happy hour drink or two and walking around Los Angeles. Oh, wow.
You thought it was over.
I honestly loved how this turned out, but I loved it so much that I wanted another, and I also thought I could do a few things better. So I found this beautiful green v-neck, and here's the full before. I just wanted a more neutral color because the other one is gorgeous, but it doesn't go with everything. And this one was 100% cotton, which is a bonus. Guys, I'm always licking my lips because I'm so dehydrated because I get locked into sewing and I don't even drink water. The other day I set a timer for every 10 minutes to drink water, and that actually helped, so I gotta start doing that more. Anyways, I'm using my first pattern to estimate the length and the shape, but I'm going for more scoop than the first one to hopefully avoid that scrub look that I was worried about. And I had to make sure I had enough fabric for the back this time because I did not want to repeat that mistake. Laid one piece over the other to make sure they were a perfect match. And we found a bleach stain, which is perfect. I used the back pattern piece that I made before, but I obviously had to match the new width of the sleeve and then cut it out, obviously. Also, I found holes in this, which is perfect because it's less perfect than we thought, and I'm gonna fix it. Guys, I'm always trying it on, just laying it over and seeing how I think it's gonna look so I can make adjustments. Like, I ended up going for a little bit more scoop here. Okay, approved. Sewing up a rolled hem on the neckline, then connecting the shoulder pieces. As I'm learning, I think maybe you should connect the pieces first because it makes it lay way flatter. And I could look up a YouTube video on that, but actually it's really hard to find the right YouTube video for exactly the thing that you're looking for sometimes. I end up getting bored of looking and I'm like, I'll just figure it out myself. And then it might be 5 times later, but I do, I think. I think I released the Kraken when I cut the bottom panel off because it got super blown out. I don't know how it stretched out that much so fast, but we're gonna make it fit by sewing at an angle to make a triangle shape so it will hang nicely. And I also took out the whole area where those holes were. We're basically just deleting that section. Now's the part when we connect everything, and it is a little messy because there's so many layers, but we did it. Boom. All done. And by the way, I did not finish the seams inside because I didn't feel like it. It looks fine. I love how this came out. Huge success. I ended up styling it with this skirt that I also made, which I think I'm going to be releasing soon. This is actually just a prototype, so the next ones I think look even better. They're upcycled, so they're all slightly different, but I nailed the pattern down, so I'm excited about that. Let me know if you are interested. Back to the top, I love how flowy it turned out. I think the shape of it made it hang down lower at the sides, but I actually like that. It looks kind of romantic and intentional, maybe. One thing I noticed is that I don't think you really need a zigzag stitch for the neckline, but we're just gonna call it a design feature because that's what I ended up with and I don't feel like doing it, but maybe next time just a straight stitch. All in all, I think this is actually way more complicated than the fold over shorts somehow, but still very doable and I think worth it. What do you think? Was it worth it? Would you try this? Yeah, let me know your thoughts below. Okay, love you, bye. Also, guys, let me know how you feel about voiceover, please, because I just so did not feel like talking on camera. I was so tired between work and my brother visiting. Lots of fun, but I got worn out. And I wanted to get this done. But yeah, I know when people that I subscribe to mention, sorry, I've been gone or haven't posted, it's because of XYZ. I'm like, girl, I don't really care. I'm just glad you're here. So hopefully you guys feel that way about me too. But yeah, thanks for being here. Go ahead and follow me on TikTok. I post a little bit more over there. I do have some fun things coming, so hopefully you see you then. Okay, love you, bye.